as I've been listening to this um, webinar, and I'm like, okay, I've done that, I've done that. And then I laughed when you said we don't ask for any sensitive information, just their birthday. And I'm like, Laura, what's your birthday? How old are you? I think you might find that sensitive, but um, the birthday greeting is by far the number one unobtrusive way to just reach out to your clients. And so I met Majid about a decade ago, and and have been working with him. So from when I was pretty small, and it's just like he has the right pricing to for my small business to introduce. So he was the very first type of advertising and reach out automation. How do I get to my clients? And if any of you know the Marie Kondo organizing stuff on the web, my wife is an organizer and a minimalist. And so I tend to do, I think, everything that Majid has offered almost. I don't know that I can say I've used everything, single thing, but at one point or another through the decade, I've tried it all, and I don't know that I've had necessarily a negative reaction, but so I tend to not reach out every holiday, but every so often, if I'm feeling very patriotic, and I am a U.S. veteran, and particularly the year my son was deployed, I sent out a message on Veterans Day, and so many replies came back of thank you for your service. I served too. This is where I served, and and stuff like this, and it created a lot of conversations, which were absolutely wonderful. That are just kind of outside of the tax and but reaches that personal side and getting to know your client in a different way than just the financial. Let me make this report, pay me, we're done, move on, and that's an important part. And so they accept those texts very quickly. I've been doing it long enough that I've had to use the do not send, but it's because someone's given up the number, and I'm still sending a happy birthday to Johnny, and Jennifer now has that number, and she's like, it's not me, and stuff. So, and that works real flawlessly and very easy. And with this standard, I can't remember the word, but it's like stop or something like this. The client auto puts it in. It's not even like I have to go monitor it if they're wanting to stop the text. Um, let's see. Oh, I was just going over all the different things that you guys offer. The um, past year client, PY, that Majid brought up. Um, I've used that every year, and it's very productive. I use the give me leads, or give me the 5 stars, give me a recommendation as the follow-up after I finish their return. And when I was smaller, you're like, I only got 2 recommendations or whatever. And but as I grow, it becomes, when you have a larger number of clients out there doing it finally, and with you a long time, those leads have recommendations can continue to help. They also they asked me to present just a little bit of what else I do for advertising, and so I am a fan of Dave Ramsey. I attended some of his live events before I even became an enrolled agent. And then when they reached out and asked if I was willing to be a local endorsed provider, I was very excited to do that and be part of the Dave Ramsey uh, branding. And so, um, and as soon as I did, not as soon as I did that, but not long after it, I just reached out to Majid, and I said, hey, I'm getting these emails in, or I'm getting this type of lead generation that's coming in. And he helped automate. And so he just got on, saw my emails. And so as a lead comes in, and whatever your lead source is, I'm pretty sure Majid could make an adjustment and help lead with it. I have a college degree in computer programming, and so I don't like using it. Majid does, but it allows me to talk to him. And I asked him one time, I said, hey, I don't want my text going out on Sunday and auto, or I'd like to be able to, if I'm late working at 11 p.m., I don't want people to be texting me back. And so I just talked with him about it. He goes, oh, well, hey, that's a great idea. And now we can program when to send. And so I have pending texts. And so I think one of the most amazing things is the Textellent team is very reachable. Their customer service, when I want to do a blast, I've called them and they help me, you know, talk about different wording and way to present this. I often just say I'm a miserable person for advertising, but my practice grows because I'm a freaking awesome tax guy. So I need Majid's team, the whole Textellent team, customer service, and everybody there has just been so easy to reach out to. But this Dave Ramsey leads have really helped. And then the next lead area that I have is through GetNet Set, and they've led it to keeping my website very updated, which then has led me to be in my county, I'm the #1 Google search, just native, just tax help near me. Um, and unless they're paying, H&R Block goes above me, but I don't pay Google, and I'm their top pick. And that the things that have led to that GetNet Set updates my website, but it's Majid's Textellent that gives me the reviews on Google, which also ups that rating and the algorithm that Google uses to decide where you are. And so, very much attribute the success of my business. A large factor is Textellent, and I don't mean to say this publicly and out loud, but Majid, if you doubled your price, I'd still be paying it because you're worth it. But please, please don't. I appreciate the cost-effective approach that you are. And so, and then I don't know that I've stopped growing at 800, but I kind of want to. I like being the one-man office, and I like having everything done by April 15th. I want to go be the grandpa. I've earned my pension already as a teacher. And so this is kicks and giggles. It's got to be fun. I don't want mean clients. I need interesting tax returns and all of this. And part of that, and it needs to be simple. If I'm sitting there having to worry about every single thing. And so just like Tito, I've had family members text me back on my business line, thanks for remembering my birthday. But I get so many from my clients, and my trick now that I'm in 10 years is when I finally see a client that's less active, I will see two birthday texts kind of close together and they're the same picture. And then I go, oh, it's time for me to change that birthday photo and stuff. And that tells me when to update and change my birthday greeting, message, and usually the photo that goes with it. But I get, hey, appreciate the picture, love the picture, thank you for remembering.